It's Jake Blount on WNCW. We can get another tune from you.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll mention your website while he's getting his instruments and such out. It's it's jakeblunt.com. Blunt is spelled Blount, jakeblunt.com. And I want to mention he's got a great page that has all sorts of resources on there, so you can see some of the resources he's mentioned, especially the written ones, but also wonderful recordings, artists and history, the Black String Band Music recommended resources page, but a whole lot more over at his website, jakeblunt.com. Glad to have him here on WNCW.
Yeah, I'm just getting my tuner ready.
Oh, we got to get the tuner ready. All right. Yeah.
It's much better when I tune, I promise.
Oh, of course it is. He will be in tune tomorrow night as well when he plays over in Concord, and Saturday at ISIS in Asheville, and then Sunday at Eddie's Attic in Decatur. Again, that info is also on the website, jakeblunt.com.
I'm going to try to sing one now. As you all know, I am recovering from a garden variety cold.
Oh.
I have been tested 5 times because that's what you have to do these days. So it was indeed just a cold, but it did the same thing to my throat that they always do. My brother gone? I wonder where is my brother John? He's gone to the wilderness, ain't coming no more. I wonder where will I lie down in some lonesome dark place, Lord, down under the ground. My brother gone? I wonder where is my brother John? He's gone to the wilderness, ain't coming no more. I wonder where will I lie down in some lonesome dark place, Lord, down under the ground.
Jake Blount on WNCW. And the name of that tune again?
It's I Wonder Where Is My Brother Gone from Annie Gracehorn Dodson of Alabama.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're well versed in southeastern old time traditions, but also the Finger Lakes region, right, in New York.
Yes, absolutely.
You're from Rhode Island, near-ish there. Like what's the Finger Lakes tradition like, and your connection with it?
So I first started playing all of this music when I went away to college. So I was in upstate New York, going to school, and the band that has cast the longest shadow over old time in that part of the world is the Horseflies, who, of course, Judy Hyman, Jeff Klaus, Richie Stearns, that crowd. And it's just a totally different way of playing the music, starting with the Highwood String Band in the 60s and 70s, going through the Horseflies and into today. There's just a different regional style that developed in Ithaca that I had devoted my thesis research to. One of two. I kind of did two theses, but one of them was about the Ithaca sound and how it took shape. It's not often as a researcher you get to dig into a regional style like that where all the people who started it are still alive. So I was able to go interview all the people who moved there with the music and hosted the parties that drew the rest of the crowd and talk to them about how, the different bowing patterns took shape, because the bowing style is completely different than it is down here, even though the tunes are often the same. Talk about how the banjo style took shape and talk about how the music got to sounding like it does.
Yeah. Have you been able to travel to the old country of I don't know, the British Isles for the Celtic roots, or Africa yet, or
I have
Eastern
not.
Europe maybe?
I have not. I've been to the British Isles for sure. I have played music with people over there, but I would not say I am a scholar of that particular branch of music history. Africa is on my wish list always, and has not yet happened, but
Okay.
I hope that one day it will.
Yeah, yeah. Well, when you perform, I guess for this tour, it's a solo sets from you.
No, I'm gonna
No.
have a full band with me.
You will have a full
yes,
band. All right.
yes. My fiddler is still flying in. The flights have been complicated this time around,
Yeah.
but yeah, George Jackson will be joining me on fiddle, and Gus Tritch, a fellow protege of Judy Hyman, will be joining on guitar, and Nelson Williams on bass. So it's going to be a 4-piece situation. It should be super fun, and we have some great openers lined up as well.
Well, I sure wish the flight patterns and such would have worked out to have them come join you here. That would have been fun. George Jackson, folks, he is from New Zealand,
Yes.
and a great old-time fiddler. His album was one of my favorites from last year. Just it was a terrific one. And well, great. And your album Spider Tales has Tatiana Hargraves, as you mentioned. She's terrific.
Yes.
So you really kind of move it around with all sorts of different formations, I guess.
Yep.
And a pretty different sound on a new single we got from you not long ago. The Man Was Burning.
Yes.
With whipping out the electric guitar.
Yes. Yeah. I think I definitely got kind of typecast as an old-time musician pretty fast after graduating from college, because it's most of what I was playing at the time and what people knew me for. But what I went there to study and what I did most of my research on was just like early Black folk music of different kinds. So I spent as much time researching and learning spirituals and gospel and things like that as I did the string band stuff. And I think I've been struggling to kind of figure out how to incorporate that, because I don't have the skill set for, and I'm not necessarily interested in just creating an album of spirituals, but I found this like really cool kinship with Sister Rosetta Tharpe over, the centuries, that, she's passed away a long time ago, but essentially this queer Black woman who showed up playing Pentecostal church music in the first rock and roll band. Like, she invented rock and roll.
Yeah.
And it's so cool. And I think that embracing modern forms as part of folk music is a really important part of the journey for us as a community and as a scene. And I think that rock and roll is unquestionably a part of that. When you examine where it came from, the roots that it comes out of, it's as much, part of what grew out of the earth as everything else. And I really wanted to dig into that. So I found that song while I was working on a playlist for Smithsonian Folkways. It's in their collections. It's on this compilation called Virginia Work Songs, and I found it in there. I really liked the song, and I wanted to do something with it. And the only thing that I had the skill set to do all the pieces of was a rock and roll song. So I recorded all of the parts myself except the bass, and I wrote the bass part as well, and then shipped it off to a friend and had him play it because I can't play bass. And it was super cool. It was a great process. I like the whole thing came together in like 2 days, and it's one of the best things I've ever done. I'm really excited about it.
Oh, I'm glad it was so rewarding.
Yeah.
Your family must be pretty proud of what you've done. I mean, you're in the Smithsonian Folkways. You're the Smithsonian Institution. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I was just making a playlist for them, but I do love them. I am really excited to like be working with them in any capacity. And when I lived in DC, we did some programs together live. So they're a really cool group of people. I really like that place. Yeah. And my parents are excited. In fact, I think my dad was here a few months ago talking about his book. So there's they are also on the road, also getting things done. And I texted him as I was pulling in. I'm in Spindale.
Yeah.
Missed you by a couple weeks. Something like that.
What's his book?
It's called The Emancipation of Evan Walls. My dad's a fiction author these days, and that has won some awards and had some successes in an unexpected way, similar to Spider Tales.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff comes out, and even though we knew it was good, it's awesome to have it be seen, and it's being seen.
And in this case, heard.